Okay, hey there, this is Charmancer. I know it's been an awful long time since I last made a video and posted it to YouTube, but I'm feeling a little bored this evening, so I decided that I'd just show you lot one of my folders. Yeah, some time ago I got interested in Cardfight Vanguard. I saw the anime online and I liked it very much, so I wanted to try out the cards and these Dazzling Divas here. When I went to another city, I was after getting a lot of the Dazzling Diva packs, and these are what I got. I'm particularly fond of this one here. Prism Promise Celtic, or Celtic, whichever you prefer to call it. Yeah, very nice artwork. However, these ones here are more to my personal liking, the Dragonic Overlord, and I like the Dusty Plasma Dragon. Yeah, got some gold paladins. And I just got some of the main cards from some of the more important characters. Oh yeah, funny thing about this guy here, something about him reminds me of Albert Wesker. When I first saw him I was thinking, yeah, he's like Albert Wesker from Resident Evil. Yeah, here's some more. Yeah, during the last decade I collected Magic the Gathering cards, and I played some too. Pretty good game. I was just more casual really. This is one of the ready-made decks. I like this card particularly. More of a, I guess it's more for show. And then here's some of my other cards I have, some of the older cards. This one, for example, seems to be quite old. Can't seem to get a focus on this. I'm not really the best when it comes to recording this, but yeah, this Woolly Spider here is dated for only 95, so it's very old then. Very, very old. But yeah, I don't have too many rares here, mostly uncommons. Yeah, mind the light there. Speaking of light, a shiny island. But yeah, I like this one as well. Very nice. And this is probably one of the better cards I have. Phage the Untouchable. Quite a tough one to play. If you don't play it right, you lose. Of course, many of you Magic the Gathering players already know that. And then a good friend of mine was after getting me some Beyblade cards and DBZ/GT cards on one of his trips to the US some years back. I really liked Beyblade, DBZ and GT back when I had the opportunity to watch it on TV. Now I need to watch it online or just order the DVDs. it's a major pain really. Anime for me is not so good TV wise. And then here we have the Tekken cards. I don't really play them, I'm just a collector of them. But I like collecting things, and I particularly like this Heihachi. I regret that I couldn't get King, my favourite character, at least not yet. Excuse me. Anyway, now we're getting to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Now these are from the Giant pack. It is the booster box where you can get the playable version of the Egyptian God cards. I'm sure a lot of you out there know what I'm talking about. Same old really, but some cards were brought back, like Slate Warrior here. I like this one as well. Guardian Angel Joan. Damn, lack of focus. Yeah, I'm using a BlackBerry tablet, so please bear with me. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the Mosaic Rare. Like, it's not bad, it's just, I guess it doesn't really it just doesn't really scream awesome to me, but that's just me. Yes. My first box of this set, and I get the Egyptian God Winged Dragon of Ra. That was a very lucky pull. Then we're getting to my older ones. In terms of the collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards I have, I'm more geared toward the more nostalgic cards. And of course my Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician Girl. I have several of those cards, and here's some more special kind of cards. Oh yes, my Japanese Dark Magician Girl. Complete with cleavage and all. Yeah, the difference between the US and the Japanese. Well, I say US and Japanese, but it's the same thing here. Outside of the US, me living in Ireland myself. Dark Magician Girl. The way I see it with the Dark Magician Girl is she's like the Doom Monster Girl card next door. Or I just usually say for Yu-Gi-Oh she's like the girl next door. Yeah. And then here we have the cards I got with the games. That's Duelist of the Roses anyway. I think that's Capsule Monster Coliseum. But I don't remember the others. But yeah. I know one of these is Nightmare Troubadour. But I don't quite remember the others. Now here's one I find unusual. Last Turn combined with Gaia the Fierce Knight. I guess you could nickname Last Turn Knight. Gaia the Last Turn Knight. Yeah, that has a certain ring to it. Here's another one of my oldies, Lava Golem. one of the more, well, it's an interesting duel on the anime. Yami Marek and Joey Wheeler, if memory serves. Ultra rare, ultra rare Luster Dragon. Tongue tied there. More regular rares. Then here's a nice pair. Nice duo right there. And here's another one, which is banned now, isn't it? Isn't this one the banned cards? Oh yeah. We're getting kind of interesting here. These cards, some of these cards were taken from one of my older folders, and here we have the regular collectible Pokemon cards, just purely collectibles. And on the other side, the Bulbasaur, Charmander and Squirtle line. But for me personally, it's got to be the Charmander line. Charizard being my favourite Pokemon. Well, let's see. Still a bit to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here. And then I'm going to make another, continuing on with this folder, because I have a bit more in this folder to show, and I have an additional folder to show. So take care, y'all.